Now that you're done with slide 4, this is what your document should look like so far, obviously with your own information on it. But this gives you an idea of what your document should look like.
Okay, guys, so I need to apologize real quick. So I use the same lessons over like several years sometimes, but every year I usually have to update them and make some changes. So that's why this might seem like a little bit disconnected, and also why you're probably seeing like 6 or 7 different versions of me. But anyways, just kind of bear with me here, and if you need help, let me know. So your first step on this slide is to save your work. Now, this could be very confusing, so I need you to listen. In your OneDrive, your work saves automatically because you are working in the internet. So it automatically saves for you. When you're working in your desktop, which is what we're working in right now, even though we're saving it to our OneDrive, but we're actually working in our desktop, it does not save automatically. So you have to continually save it. We already saved it one time. A couple slides ago, or the last slide, we saved as, and we told it where to save it, and we told it what we wanted to name it. Once you save as for the first time and pick that stuff, from then on out, there are 2 ways to save. I recommend using the keyboard shortcut of Control-S. You actually won't see anything happen. So sometimes you're kind of like, uh-oh, did I save that? But I guarantee you it did. Or the other way to save is to come up here, and up in this upper left-hand corner, that's your little floppy disk icon that I talked to you about. If you click that, again, you don't see anything happening, but you click it one time, it will automatically save it. Again, because we are in our desktop Word, if you don't save every so often and something goes wrong, like your computer dies, or maybe you just close it out, you didn't save it, you will lose your work. So please, 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 please remember to do that part.
Document is saved. Cha-ching, check off number 1. Number 2, it says select the appropriate text and make the following changes using keyboard shortcuts only. People, the whole point of this activity is to learn about keyboard shortcuts. So you are not going to use the commands that are in the app. You're going to use the keyboard shortcuts. You heard? Okay. So right now, if you're probably going to want to access those keyboard shortcuts. So go ahead and open those up. See where it says click here, click there, and then you'll need to click this link. And then those keyboard shortcuts should open up for you slowly but surely, and here they are. So you're going to be going back and forth between myself and, well, I guess the keyboard shortcuts and the document. Okay, so we're starting off, going back here. It says you're going to start off by bolding your name. So you might need to come here. Bolding is Control B. So then you're going to want to come down here to your Word document, open it up. You need to select your name, click and drag to select it. Then with your fingers on the home row keys, you're going to hold down Control with your left pinky and then hit B with your left pointer. So again, you want to try to do those keyboard shortcuts with your proper finger placement on your keyboard shortcuts. So that was bold. The next one is you're going to italicize your name. So Italicize is Control I. They're not all this easy. Obviously B for bold, I for italicize. They're not all this easy, but I'm happy for the ones that are. So again, select your nickname or whatever it is that you go by. Take that pinky on the left hand, hold down Control, and then click I. With your right hand, with your middle finger, and then notice the Italicize just kind of gives it a little bit of a slant effect. Okay, next one. I'm just going to go from this one. You guys can follow along here. We're going to bold and italicize your parents or guardians' names. So we're going to select parents and guardians' names, hold down Control. I guess it's probably like the shift keys. I'm teaching myself this now as we go. Sorry, guys. So actually, there are 2 control keys on either side of the keyboard, just like there are 2 shift keys. So because we hit the B key with our left pointer finger, that means we should be hitting Control with our right pinky, and then B with left to get the bold, and then Control with our left pinky, and I with our right middle. So now the names of your parents or guardians are bold and italicized. Okay, the next one, the last one for this slide, we are going to underline your birth date. So the keyboard shortcut for underline is an easy one, Control U. So we go here, select your birthday. I am ancient, I know. And the U is on the right side of the keyboard. So we're going to use our left pinky to hold down Control and then hit your U with your right pointer. And then look, it underlined. Whew. Okay, that's it for this slide. You can stop me and head on to slide 6.